It's the weekend and I'm looking at cases that couldn't wait for Monday and had to urgently be heard in court over the weekend. What happened? I can't attend court on the weekend and listen to legal proceedings because the courthouse is closed to the public. So how will I find out what got the attention of police, what was the charge, and why was the case heard over the weekend? The case is from the 26th of May 2024. That's a Sunday and it's heard at Newcastle Local Court. It's one of 21 defendants who were listed on that day in Newcastle. There is no police media release or media stories about this case, so I can't find any public information out there. The case is then listed here at Cessnock Local Court 10 days later on the 5th of June 2024. I attend to see if I can find out what happened. So how do I find the information? I listen from the courtroom gallery and I asked a couple of questions at the court registry. About an hour after court starts, the case is heard. The sound at Cessnock is rubbish, but I pieced together that there are 2 traffic charges. One is driving disqualified, but what's the other charge? The defendant is asked how they want to plea and they respond with they'll take it as it comes, but the magistrate isn't sure if that means guilty or not guilty. The magistrate encourages the defendant to seek an adjournment so they can get legal advice because this is a serious example of a police pursuit. And there's the other charge, it's police pursuit. It's adjourned and bail is continued. So what caught the attention of the police? What's alleged to have happened was the defendant was in a police pursuit at Kearsley, which is just near Cessnock. This allegedly occurred just after midnight on a Sunday morning. So it's being in a police pursuit with the police that started this. Why did it go to court on the weekend? Because when the pursuit ended, the defendant was arrested and police refused bail. The case went before Newcastle Local Court later on the Sunday where the court granted bail. I notice it's very common for police to refuse bail when a person is charged with police pursuit. By the way, we just had a police pursuit in Maitland the day before. This case is a little different because the ute was stolen and there's a few other charges like possessing house-breaking implements, goods in custody, and having a knife in a public place. In the Maitland case, police refused bail and it was at Maitland Local Court the next day where the court also refused bail. It's not explained at court what part of the law police pursuits are. You have to research that yourself. We're in New South Wales, so police pursuits are Section 51B of the Crimes Act. A driver of a vehicle is guilty of an offence if the following 3 elements can be proven beyond reasonable doubt. First, the driver who knows or ought reasonably to know or has reasonable grounds to suspect that police officers are pursuing them and that they should stop the vehicle. Second, the driver does not stop the vehicle. Third, the driver then drives the vehicle recklessly or at a speed or in a manner dangerous to others. The maximum penalty for a first offence is imprisonment for 3 years, and for the second and further occasions, it's imprisonment for 5 years. Yes, if you repeatedly are in police pursuits, the penalty increases. Doesn't mean the person will get the maximum. They can get anything from 0 to the maximum. By the way, if this case stays in the local court, the jurisdictional limit of 2 years will apply, meaning the local court can't sentence for more than 2 years imprisonment. So police pursuits on a weekend are very likely to result in the police refusing bail and therefore court on a weekend.